Well, a happy Friday to all of you. Hope you're looking forward to your weekend and are ready for today's groaner and shoutouts of the week. So our shoutouts, we always start with the shoutouts. So for those of you who are watching and looking for something new to have a look at, here are my shoutouts for this week. If I can just find where I wrote, there we are. The first one is a fellow from Holland who does magnet fishing and singing and numerous different things. Wonderful guy. I think of him kind of as a gentle giant because he says he's 6'9" tall and big fella. But I hope you'll check him out. And his channel is Obelix. That's Obelix magnet fishing. Obelix magnet fishing. So please go by and check out his channel. I think you'll enjoy him. He's got a good sense of humor and likes to do magnet fishing around Holland. So that's a good channel for you, Obelix magnet fishing. The next one is Pilot Guy. That's he does mostly short videos, but they're mostly to do with flying and airplanes and aircraft of different types. But nice channel, some interesting little videos, and I hope you'll check him out. It's Pilot Guy. Next we have Michael Gilcrest, Big Gil, as he's known. Another fellow with a fantastic sense of humor. He's gotten himself into going for a walk every day, and he takes us along on his walk and shares his thoughts and different things. So yeah, check out Michael Gilcrest. And he goes by Big Gil already. And the next one I have is, oh, I don't have another one. Well, I know there's got to be another one out there. There's lots of them out there, but I only wrote down 3 for today. So you'll have to check those 3 out, and we'll see if I can't come up with 4 for next week. I usually write down 4. I only wrote down 3 this week for some reason. All right. The joke of the week. Now, depending on where you live in the world and your knowledge of U.S. forestry practices, etc., you may or may not get this one. But years ago, in a very small village, on a back road in the U.S., there was a florist shop owned by a man named Luigi. He was an Italian fellow. And he was 3rd generation running the shop. His grandfather and grandmother started it. His parents ran it until his dad decided to retire, and Luigi worked there, and then when his dad retired, he took over. So he and his wife were running this flower shop. And just outside of town was a monastery. And a lot of the business in the town, of course, came from the monastery, supplying it and providing for people coming into town to go visit the monastery. It was quite a historic place, but still run by the monks. Well, sadly, as happens with a lot of religious orders, the monastery was struggling to make ends meet. And so they decided, okay, up until that point, all they had made was sacramental wines, but they decided maybe they should expand their winery and make consumable wines for home use, for for your table or to have a glass of wine after work. And so they started doing that, and it became fairly successful. They were providing wine for a small area around where they were, and the business was growing. But they decided that wasn't enough. They needed to do something else to bring in revenue. So after talking it over, several of the monks who ran the gardens around the monastery and were very good with growing flowers and that, decided they could bring in revenue by opening a flower shop. And so they did open a flower shop at the monastery. Well, of course, immediately they were in competition with Luigi, who had this flower shop in town. And he noticed a drop in his business, like a severe drop, and to the point he was wondering, am I going to be able to survive? Will my business keep going? And he called his cousin in Chicago, and he was talking to his cousin Tonio and explained the situation to Tonio. And of course, Tonio was connected. And Tonio says, you don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. We'll get your business back up and running. So Luigi doesn't think much about it for a while. About a week later, this huge man walks through the front door of the flower shop, and just, make any NFL linebacker jealous. I mean, this guy was just buff and built and, big. And he comes up to the counter, and Luigi looks at him and a little nervous, and he says, "Can I help you?" "Yeah, I'm Hugh. Tonio sent me. You got a problem?" "Well, yeah, the monastery outside of town have opened a flower shop in competition with me, and they're taking away all my business. They're undercutting my prices. They're really mucking things up for me." "You don't worry about it. Tonio told me to take care of it." So Hugh walks out the door and heads down the road to the monastery, finds the flower shop. He walks in and says, "What you guys think you're doing?" "Well, we're running a flower shop." "You cannot do that." "Well, why can't we do that? It's a free country and we can open a business if we want." No. You can't do that." "But sir, we have done it and we're doing it. And what's your problem?" "You put Luigi out of business. Luigi, good man. He's been in business for years. You can't do this." "Well, yes, we can." "No, you can't. You stop now." "No, we intend to continue." Well, at that point, Hugh just gets mad and he rips the shop apart. He crashes shelves, he knocks things over, and beats the heck out of the two monks. I mean, leaves them with black eyes and broken noses. And he says, "Now, that's just a warning. You shut down this shop, or I come back and it'd be worse." Okay, they say, "We surrender. We will shut down. We won't give Luigi any competition anymore. We'll find something else to do." And so Hugh leaves, goes back and tells Luigi, "Everything will be okay now." And the moral of the story is that Hugh, and only Hugh, can prevent florist friars. Oh, that is so bad. Alrighty, you have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Hope your weather is good, not too hot, not too cold, not too windy, not too rainy. Then you just have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. I'll look forward to seeing you Tuesday when we do some baking. And again, I'm not telling you what I'm going to bake. You'll have to check us out on Tuesday and see. God bless, take care, stay safe.